Hello ladies and gents, I am Gabriel the Gamer, and today I am back playing some more Doki Literature Club. No, I'm not gonna do a freaking introduction or anything like that, other than thanks again for the 800 views. Other than that, I just got nothing. Let's just keep going. Let's just get this over with.
This is one of your best so far. It's really nice, Gabriel.
Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want to nap or something?
No, that's silly.
Again, like she said, this ain't no napping club.
Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Alright.
Hey, Gabriel? I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end...
Yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we still have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Gabriel, I don't deserve this.
Oh.
You're too nice to me.
Actually, I'm not nice enough.
Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Gabriel. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself.
What?
What was that about? Alright, whatever.
This one's alright.
Alright?
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine, but I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Did I say that right? Okay, yeah. Okay, return. Alright. Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No. Gross.
What?
It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away, if I was that much of a wimp?
It's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. I don't even, I don't know. That's, oh, that's what that was. Okay.
Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
Oh no. I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. What, her elbowing me in the stomach? I've taken torture devices worse than that. I've been whipped with a chain before, and I recovered from it. And surprisingly, I didn't get tetanus. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. No, I shouldn't.
Anyway,
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Oh yeah, we never got to read Sayori's poem. What the hell? I'll be your beach. Okay then. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. Oh, okay. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you go through. In a way you. I can't speak. In a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Okay. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I don't think I can ever love myself for the things that I've done. All the bodies I've buried with my hands.
yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome.
I'm a Floridian. I can confirm that.
Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later.
Well, yeah. It's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write it out, or whatever. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Yeah, that kind of seems more like Natsuki's poem seems more like a song in my opinion. I don't know. Okay. Well done, Gabriel. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Gabriel? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself? In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even in my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid to disappoint you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? And you're also the most intelligent, by the looks of it. Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. What? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I was overthinking and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Really? Really? Are you sure we're not getting some sort of like Yuri and Natsuki aren't talking to each other and we're not seeing it? Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth oh my god, script! I can't read script! Chaotically meets, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface. I hope I said that right. Under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds on an endless enigma. I've got no clue. I'm so sorry. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. It will gently lick at your foundations until you. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? It's usually the second one. Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we all build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. I don't know. I know what that word means, but I'm pretty sure that's therapeutic or something. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempered by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to enroad at the shore. I've got no clue. I can't read scripts, so don't call me out for being a dumbass here. I'm sorry. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. Forevermore. That's like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it.
She did. She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright, Monica.
Hi, Gabriel. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
It's kind of funny.
How so?
No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar each and every other day.
Okay,
Similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you?
I guess you could say that. Although, we kind of grew up as best friends. I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot more time together together again.
I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little bit off today.
Yeah? Did she tell you something?
Well, Gabriel, you haven't been flirting with her, have you?
Of course not! I've been treating her like I always do.
Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her.
It's a bit late for that. Cookie to the face, shelf to the forehead, biting her own tongue, even though I couldn't have prevented that. Or the cookie, but that's besides the point! Alright.
Sayori's been acting too much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells me of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glowing in the twilight sky. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, because that's a W. Okay. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather. a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. Okay. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, and all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That is like something that like one of the really, really intelligent SCPs would say, like SCP-49 or 682 or something. I don't know. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it.
Anyway, in a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
Actually, it would. We know more about our moon than we know about our oceans. Just to give you a bit of a taste of what we don't know. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad or okay, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
These voices are gonna kill me. That's what I'll do.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh?
Did Yuri turn to an owl? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so
What did she say?
let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
Fine.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri,
Oh, great.
Yuri, you can...
Wow.
Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now, Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez. Even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Seems like Sayori's more the president than Monica. Do your job.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So, you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. I have a phlegm in my throat again. Damn it. Your mind is already racing, I see. Talk like Yoda, I do.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Gabriel.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand.
Here. I don't have a meat cleaver on me, but I can just rip it off. And rip my hand off and give it to you.
You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a sudden question like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica...
The hell? Oh! My frick... Ah! My freaking moving blanket fell down. Hang on. Damn it. Alright. Sorry about that. My redneck innovation. Now it's too... Oof. You know what? Screw it. I don't care. But that's gonna mess up my recording, isn't it? Oh, screw it. It's too late now. Alright.
It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you'd like to handle the baking on your own. Gabriel may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assist with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. Now, okay, how hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Gabriel to...
What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work.
I actually know that for a fact. I've made a handful of arts and crafts things in my time, and there's no way that you can do that without, like, your fingers, like, getting locked. And then having to... You just gotta take a break from it every, like, 1 or 2 hours.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's just settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Gabriel to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know?
Wow.
So, I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said.
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just sell this already?
Yes. Gabriel, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm gonna go with... Alrighty. Well, I guess I've been with Sayori the most, so... wait. No. Okay, so Natsuki is is very stubborn. Doesn't seem to be interested in me much. Yuri is complicated, and, like, she's very intellectual. Monica seems intellectual as well. Sayori I know the most. I don't know, I'll just stay in the same waters for now. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and...
But Monica said
that Sayori wasn't helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much?
No!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay?
Okay, then. I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you...
Natsuki. I can already tell that you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying...
Don't you fall again. I swear if you fall again... Actually, fine, go ahead, fall again. I'll just reposition that blanket better. My moving blanket's starting to fall down again. Dang it, the tape... I don't have like a rigging system up there, it's just tape that's holding it up.
So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Gabriel?
Yeah. Voice crack. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So, I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Not so sweet. Like the cupcakes. So, is that everything we needed? Is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Gabriel?
Me? I guess you can say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki.
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Gabriel picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kinda surprised though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know. I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I began to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. It's like a radiating ball of sunshine, that's what she is.
No, I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah,
I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So, I guess it's time for us to head out.
alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Eh? I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, right. Oops. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Why Sunday? Why not Saturday? That would make the most sense. You had plenty of time to do whatever. My house?
Is that a problem?
Not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter that much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. And not splattered with blood from my victims. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Gabriel. I think that we'll all make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait. You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason that you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the whole reason with the most common sense. I chose you to help you because that's what I want to do.
But
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. Pew! I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Okay. That freaking moving blanket is annoying me. It's already Sunday. Wow, 48 hours passes by in 2 seconds like that. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I kept telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between that between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? No, jackass. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Damn. Maybe I am an ass jack. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. Okay. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. What do we say about assuming? It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori!
Hi, Gabriel.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you?
I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been.
You slob.
I always recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I'd end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but wait, how'd you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Yuri then?
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares into a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Yeah. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Gabriel. Why can't you just be like it's always been?
Because I'm not normal.
This is all my fault.
What?
If I didn't get so weak and occasionally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it?
What the hell?
I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! The hell? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on planet Earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. Did you bang your head harder on that shelf than I thought? There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sarah gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Gabriel.
Hey, at least it's not a bear trap.
You're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what?
What
are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Gabriel? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I have really bad depression my whole life.
Ball of sunshine. That's what I described Sayori as. Maybe I'm more of an asshat than I realized. Damn.
Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it all on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. Same! What the hell? I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Gabriel. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
And I know that feeling as well. That pain.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone else in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart.
Shit. Well, at least it's not the skull, but damn.
So, that's why. That's why I've decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
That's like a saw trap, damn. You're right. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Gabriel. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
You think you're horrible? You... Oh my god. Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now, you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, once again, I grabbed Sayori's shoulder. Holy shit. Now this thing's like... Wow. I shouldn't care about this stuff, but This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Gabriel?
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Gabriel.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Come on. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this. To me. Please don't do this. Gabriel,
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I'll enter rage mode.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Gabriel. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm.
Warm hugs coming from a dead corpse. Alrighty.
And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good of me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. Why? I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is also about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, what the... Oh, come on! My thing's falling over again. Stay up there! I swear, if you fall down again, I'm gonna flip this chair over. Or something. I don't know. Oh, it's still not correct. There. I just had to move it a little bit. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Is it Yuri? Okay, it's Yuri. Ah. Oh, it's... Oh. Oh, okay.
Thank goodness.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and heard more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I take Yuri into my room. That is a plain-ass room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
So clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
Ah, that would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. Don't look where? I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine. What's in that What's in the drawer? That's my question. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
I know mood lighting, but I don't know candles. Wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I wanted to help take our guests to a faraway place.
Like in your books?
Although, many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess, I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great! It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? It makes me feel relieved and kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah, like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through a bag. Is it me, or does the sweater she's wearing, like... That sweater is very reminiscent of either the sweater that Deborah Kim wore... No, not... Yeah, Deborah wore in Friday the 13th the game, or like, it also reminds me of Pamela Voorhees' sweater, but not as intricate, and... Okay, so, not as much Pamela, more Deborah. Alright. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. What?
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room.
I see a red door and I want it painted black.
I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing for?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils.
Okay. Okay. Son of a... It keeps... Stay up! Stay up, damn it. I'm having all kinds of technical issues right now, and I don't know why.
How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributes to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. It takes a moment. A thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, it smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily.
That's the meaning of Doki Doki. Heart pounding, that's what that means.
Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
It doesn't sound suitable. It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this. So, I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper to the ribbons to create a doorway curtain.
Huh.
Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract someone to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe the excitement she feels from sharing something like that. Or maybe or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something like that, something that she enjoys. Okay.
Here's a marker, Gabriel. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Pocket knife, huh? I happen to know a thing or two about pocket knives. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. Does it? The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Huh. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks real fancy.
Well,
embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yes, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
Ha ha ha! Yes. I have a thing for knives too. I have like a giant, like 30 to 40 knives in my room. I have throwing knives, I have pocket knives, utility blades, razor blades, multi-tools. I even have a hatchet and 2 machetes.
They're just so pretty. I can't help it.
Okay, Yuri's my go-to girl. Yuri's my go-to girl. Alright.
I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
Isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. And that's when I grab it, and that's when I say thank you. That's what the totemship is for. Boy Scout thing. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. That's a sign of a good hilt. Or a handle. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Just don't run your finger across the blade.
Gabriel, why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Frick. I'm not that much of a jackass. I promise. And I'm not stupid. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp.
Clearly it's sharper than a razor blade if it can cut me just by touching it.
It can cut through skin like it's paper.
Like it's oxygen.
Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. That's unusual. I don't bleed often. Yuri takes my hand and gives it a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. That's when she spins around and... I'm sorry. Fidget spinner. If you're so squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri pushes my finger into her mouth and licks the wound. Is she a vampire as well? I feel her tongue curl around me. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Gabriel, did you really just do that?
Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. Urgh. Where's the consistency? I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Gabriel.
Thanks! Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri called me weird? I have no response to that, and I'm not surprised either.
Where do you keep your bandages?
That thing is... Oh my... Alright, I officially have no more tape left. If that thing doesn't stay up, I'm gonna have to, stop recording. And now my dog is barking. Freaking great. Can this recording session go any worse? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
That's right. One of the items Yuri had... Oh my god. My dog won't stop barking. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri!
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Why? Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Or is it because of that sweater?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it will be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. It's just like when I spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? I read that wrong. Hang on.
I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
There we go. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move in at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Really? What's with the headshots in this game? Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and cheek.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh, another HD image. Okay, I haven't seen one of these in a while. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait.
Eh?
Just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. I almost feel as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped in her own thoughts. Her eyes look like the freaking the Void from Destiny. You know, the Void power? That's what I think sometimes. Yuri has touched the Void. She's a Void walker. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri gently smiles, wrapped around my... Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling feeling through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. Is this like Sayori's clumsiness? I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I am really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true. But won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew!
You say that like you're glad it's over. I was wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit.
Or was I? What? Damn it! I messed that up again. It's was I. Was I? Okay. No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
Ah, so you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we could have some extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So? I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door.
Thank you very much for having...
Oh crap, I right-clicked. Okay, that's what that does, okay.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just, let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then.
Yuri fidgets. And again, she spins. No. Damn it. I've already made that joke. I can't make it again. Damn it.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. Is it fine that we didn't have much time as we wanted? Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can hang out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Gabriel.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh, I think that's more than a step closer. Stepping closer and I'd see the pixels of her character.
I kind of like that about you.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even have a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori!
Ah! Hi, Gabriel.
Wow. Sayori. Just now we weren't...
It's okay, Gabriel. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave.
Aw, really? That's too bad.
I'm sorry, but we'll all get But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right?
Of course.
Sayori beams. I don't know what beam means. I'm gonna have to search that up.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Whoa. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hushes off. Hurries off. Yuri hurry. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori! I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. Not again.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Gabriel? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that. Damn, that tugs at my aorta. Damn.
It's true, Gabriel. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Gabriel. I'm really scared.
What are you scared about, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Gabriel? I like you so much I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Sayori? Oh, shit. Ooh. Well, she said that she might care about me too. But Yuri, oh man, oh crap, oh shit's a lot of. How much time do I have? I'm just gonna keep going. Screw it. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Gabriel.
Aww. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Gabriel, is this really okay?
Hey, I'm taller than that. I'm a lot taller than that. Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love...
I love you, Gabriel. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Gabriel.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same it has always been. Even if we are really a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
And Gabriel?
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really scared, or really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to where they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Alright. I think I'm going to have time for today. I'm going to have to stop here. Alright. So, I guess Sayori was never the ball of sunshine we originally thought she was. She hid it behind a mask of happiness. Damn. Wow. Now you guys have got me invested into this. Thanks a lot. You guys have freaking dragged me into this, and now I'm stuck in a hole that I can't dig myself out of. I'm going to have to stop here because I've been recording for like, what is this, 2 hours now, I think? Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you have, feel free to comment down below other suggestions for video games that you would like to see me play in the future. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are so inclined. Hit the bell beside subscribe to be notified of any time I post videos to the channel. And I believe that's everything. Anyways, ladies and gents, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!